So that means we're doing something very special with this. And I know that we all have a printer. So maybe you're printing, you know, your kid's doing their schoolwork, they want to print a bunch of that. But maybe you're a scrapbooker. Maybe you're doing cards. Maybe you want to do your own Christmas cards. And you want to print hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of beautiful photo quality borderless pictures like this one. So then you're going to want to upgrade and get an amazing printer. And then you've got to think, oh gosh, how much ink is that gonna be for all my holiday cards, all my scrapbooking that I wanna do? How about 0? 10 months of unlimited ink. Okay, color, black and white, whatever you wanna do, however many pictures you wanna do, unlimited. That's our birthday surprise that we're doing. The price, are we gonna show the price now? Here it is. Okay, so bum-ba-da-bum. It is $117 off, almost half off the price. Almost half price. You are getting a copier, a scanner, you're getting a printer, you're getting everything that you need to get going. And I just really think that the main reason I would get this is to get those pictures out of your phone. I think I take more pictures now than I ever have in my life, but every time I go to print a picture, you think, oh, wait a minute. You know, what's that, first of all, what's the quality like on the printer you have? And then how much money is it gonna be for ink? Well, with HP and this offer today, this will pay for itself in the first couple months if you are printing some of those pictures. You know, I've got my daughter's graduation from college on my phone. I've got, you know, all the fun, you know, backstage stuff. Like, there's so many things that I just kind of post on social. Don't print it out, but I will tell you, you will print it out. Now, personally, I do own an HP printer. I have the ink deal where I can just, you know, enjoy, yeah, like I don't even think about it anymore. I haven't gone to a store with an ink cartridge trying to match up the number on my printer to the ink cartridge at the store probably for more than 5 years, 5-6 years, because I do the HP Instant Ink. But we've got our special guest, Aaron Berger, is gonna tell you all the details, but I want you to free yourself and free those pictures from your cell phone, right, Aaron?
You're absolutely right, Helen. With the #1 selling inkjet printer company in America, HP is #1. They are the best. They are the most well-known. And to your point, this is the only airing that I have all weekend on this printer. And I haven't aired it probably for a couple of months. We've had a hard time keeping this one in stock. It is incredibly, you see the blue light down there? I'm just pointing that out because everything about this printer is incredibly sleek. It is designed for family printing, for all of your photos, all of your work documents, all of your school documents, whether it's home use or professional use or school use. It's really ideal for a lot of those. One of the things I want to show you from the beginning, I'm in what's called the HP Smart app. And I've just gone into, this is like a little, like a kid's activity. And I just pressed print here, and it'll print out for me in a second, because I want to show you guys, one of the best things about this is it is a totally wireless printer. So you can print from any device in your house. That was my iPhone. You might have a Windows computer, you might have an Apple computer, you might have a Chromebook, somebody might have an iPad, somebody else might have an Android tablet. Anyone can print wirelessly to this printer. And to Helen's point, we really need to talk about photos. But I want to throw it back to Helen for a minute. She's got to share something with you guys that we're going to talk about specifically photo printing with this printer.
Yeah, and you know, I think about how, okay, so maybe you do holiday cards and you have a picture you want to do. You know what you could do with the app is you could take a picture, beautiful picture. Look at this picture quality. I printed this on photo paper. You have these beautiful picture quality. You can do card after card after card after card, high quality, borderless. The best of the best is, here's a 4x6. You could do like the 8x10s, 5x7s. It'll print different sizes. And the ink is included for 10 months. And you may say, well, what happens after that? Well, I'll tell you, because after that is how I didn't get the 10-month deal when I bought mine, is what HP Ink is it talks to your computer home base at HP Ink headquarters. It knows when you're getting low and it mails you the new ink in the mail. All you do is pick how much you want to print per month. Do you do 100 pictures a month? Do you do one? You know, it can be as low as, I think it's like $4.99 a month up to, and it's up to you. You don't even have to do that if you don't want to, but we're already including it for 10 months. So I think, Aaron, even if you're just gonna do your like holiday cards, even if you're gonna print a bunch of, you know, some sort of invitation or printing your own calendars as gifts, you know, when you've got a printer like this, it pays for itself, right, Aaron?
It does. It does. Yeah, most people pay for their printer in the first year for the purchase of their new printer just in their ink savings alone. So let's talk about that for a few minutes. Quick introduction, if you're just joining us, this is an all-in-one printer. It's a printer, it's a copier, it's a scanner. It has a flatbed tray on it, which is so nice, such an easy way to scan your pictures and your documents and that sort of thing. It has what they call an intelligent user interface. It's the only printer I've seen that has this. There's this little area right here, and I'm gonna sort of hold my printer up and angle it. So you see those buttons? Those are intelligent buttons that only light up when they're needed. So it lit up because I opened this. It thought, oh, maybe he wants to make a copy now. So the buttons lit up for me, and then they'll go away in a couple of minutes. The point is, it's very, very sleek. It's very, very modern. Again, it's print, it's copy, it's scan. It's built for family, everyday use, whether it's printing your photos wirelessly from your iPhone or from your Android phone or from your PC or from your Mac. It doesn't matter. You can print wirelessly from any device. But one of the key things that Helen mentioned, and I want to sort of dive into this for a minute, is this is an HP Instant Ink compatible printer. This changes everything, and it saves so much money. If you have an old dinosaur printer at home right now that maybe doesn't print from your phone, maybe it's a printer for which you have to go to the store and buy ink, it doesn't come automatically, maybe the prints don't look at this. These are the type of full 8.5 by 11, full color. Notice it's bordered to borderless printing. So I did a borderless here, and then I did a bordered one here to show you. It's your choice. You can print bordered or borderless. Here's another beautiful borderless photo for me. These photos only cost about 4 to 6 cents a piece in ink, and I'll get to that in a minute. So very inexpensive to use. If you have that old dinosaur printer and you're thinking, okay, the school year, I mean, we're into July now. School's what, 2 weeks away, 3 weeks away? If you're gonna have to buy new cartridges anytime in the fall, why do that? I bet you'll spend almost as much just on new cartridges as you're gonna spend today on a brand new printer, copier, scanner that has an incredible ability to print from any device and higher quality, and it has HP Instant Ink. Let me explain what HP Instant Ink is, and then I'll get into the fact that you're getting 10 months of it included. So basically, we're paying for your printing for almost a year. What is HP Instant Ink? HP Instant Ink is an ink replacement service. So your printer orders ink, so you'll always have it. When your printer is low on ink, it knows, and it sends a message to HP automatically. You don't even see it, and ink just comes to your door. And you're not billed like $60 or $70 or $80. It starts at 99 cents. I'll get to that in a minute. There are monthly plans. Monthly plans are based on pages printed, not cartridges used. You know what we're saying there? You can print full 8.5 by 11 color glossy photos every time. It doesn't cost you any more. There's no such thing as the color ink police anymore. There's no annual fee. You can change or cancel your plan at any time. You can make it more, you can make it less. It doesn't matter. You can just totally based on what you want. And you're not trapped in it. It's not like you sign up for it and you're committed to a year. You can cancel it at any time. The ink, the shipping, and the cartridge recycling are all included. There are no hidden costs. So you're probably thinking, what is the cost? Well, let me show you. This is actually the lowest price color printing in America on any printer under $200. I'm going to say that again. Lowest price color printing in America on any printer under $200. It starts at 99 cents a month, literally pennies per month. That's if you do about 10 pages. Most of us do one of the next two plans, either I'm going to just round up a penny and say $4 or $6 a month. Okay, it's $3.99, $5.99. That's for 50 pages or 100 pages. So we're talking about 6 to 8 cents per page. That's it. That's all. What does it cost? If you went to the store right now, if you went to the copy store or to the drugstore or whatever, and you went to, the machine that they have, right? You can plug your SD card in, you can plug your phone in, and you printed a full 8.5 by 11, would it cost you $3, $4, $5? It costs about 6 cents to print it here. It is so much more economical. Your photos, your family photos, the photos you love, Helen, I am genuinely concerned. I'm a tech guy. I make my living selling tech. I have for 16 years. I love tech, but I'm very concerned that we're losing a lot of our family memories that we used to keep in albums, that we used to print out, that we used to hand down physically from generation to generation. I'm very, very concerned about what's happening to those pictures. Where do they go when someone changes phones, when someone's not around?
Yes,
right?
exactly.
you got to print some of your pictures out. It's really
Aaron,
important, and this is an easy way to do it.
I remember the old days in high school when you would bring home a boyfriend and your mom would break out the embarrassing childhood album of you.
Yes. Yes.
How can you humiliate your children unless you have a physical book to hand whoever it is they're dating, America?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's a sad state of affairs if we can't do that. So I just want you to take a look at the quality of this. I challenge you to think of a place where have you ever printed it from some big box store or a drugstore and you've picked them up and they're not they're not the quality you were hoping for. They're behind a desk and everyone who works at the place has rifled through your pictures and saw your personal pictures. I love that you have complete control over everything and you have unlimited color printing for 10 months. I mean, because we're giving you 10 months of the Instant Ink. So you can print to your heart's content. Do those holiday cards. I love doing those holiday cards, but it would be, I have an HP printer with Instant Ink. So if you've been sending them away and paying, $30, $40 for that, you're gonna pay for it within, like Aaron said, within the first year. It's absolutely amazing. By the way, if you wanna protect your purchase, we have something called Protection Plus for basically all our electronics. If you're somebody like me who is a droppy spill person, that's me. I really have to kind of double down on this. It's Allstate backs it up. It's accident, drop, spills, screen damage, so much more. Protection Plus, there's no deductibles, so you can add this or not. It's completely up to you, but I wanted to mention it. This is our birthday surprise. So we're coming towards the end of the month. It's only July is our birthday month. And we have a couple of birthday surprises. This is one of them where we take an item and we just slash the price. This was over $200, $207. So we didn't take $20 off or $30 off or $40 off. It's over $100. So it's a really huge savings. And then we give you the ink for a year, for 10 months, 2 months short of a year. So, I mean, and when I show you these beautiful picture qualities, look, here's an 8x10. I'd love for you guys, Mike, to come in close and look at this quality, borderless. And, if you're doing, you've got a headshot, maybe you need it for work or something you want to put on, on the wall of business, or a photo that you took at a big event, a graduation, something in your phone where you're like, you know what, we should take that picture that we took of ourselves on the cruise ship that came out fantastic. We should print that out. We could print it out at home on our HP. We could do that. And then you see like everything in this beautiful family picture. I just want you to, print to your heart's content without any stress, without wondering, oh my gosh, how much is this when I run out of ink? How do I get more ink? That's, to me, the stress, Aaron, was going to the store. Because I can't tell you how many times I've gone to the store and they're like, what's your kind of printer do you have? And I'd say the brand name, right. And they're like, all right, we have 300 of those. What's the model number? I was like, I don't know. Back home, get the model number, go back. Here's the other thing. Oh, you know what? That printer was discontinued. We don't have that anymore. Okay, never going to happen with this. This is gonna talk to home base. In the mail, you're gonna get the new ink. It'll be one of those things that's just removed from your life as a stress. You'll never have to think about it. Maybe you work at home, maybe you're a realtor. Oh my gosh, I have many friends that are realtors that like print. Maybe you did your taxes and you've got taxes from 12 years ago and you're like, my accountant said I don't need those. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You gotta, you wanna make copies, you wanna have all that stuff you're gonna do. By the way, I have a shredder coming up next if you wanna shred them. But making copies for, any kind of business transaction, everyone works at home now. I think this is like a must, honestly.
Yeah, me too. And again, you're buying from the #1 inkjet printer company in America. You're buying from HP. We include, just so you know how that 10 months breaks down, when you sign up for HP Plus, you get 6 months of Instant Ink included there at no charge. We also double the warranty, so you get a 2-year warranty. And we're including a $20 prepaid card. This is one of the things, you see this is exclusive to HSN. Because HP is the largest brand, the single largest selling brand at HSN, we do things for HSN that are exclusive to them. One of the things we're doing here is including a $20 card, so you can do about 4 or 5 months of HP Instant Ink with that as well. Congratulations if you're picking it up. How old is your printer? If it's 2 or 3 years old, if the prints don't look great, if it doesn't print wirelessly, if it doesn't order its own ink and order that ink at half price, then Helen, today is a great day to move to a brand new printer.
Absolutely. And Aaron, I want you to stay with me for like 1 second because
Sure.
I also, we're talking about our home office. I do have back in stock this particular computer that I have an affinity for. This is the one I bought. It is, look at this huge screen.